But no, yeah. So beyond rest, Nick.
He was, we were having this chat and he just kind of looked at me, because he's fucking, he's pretty self-aware. At least I see him that way. And he's like, mate, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, life's but a dream. And I was like, what?
Strange thing for
fucking
a
weirdo
to say. So he's staring at you.
Yeah.
So I'm just picturing this. He's just standing there watching.
And he's about 6'5".
Watching you do something.
He's like staring down at me. I'm like, do you want me to... Can I speak to you for a minute?
Row your boat.
Yeah.
He said the whole
thing.
Really?
Whole thing. He's so relaxed in himself. He just said the whole thing. Oh, super strange.
Strange manoeuvre.
For the first... Because I had to go and coach the class. For the first 3 minutes, I was like... Fucking guy's cooked.
He's creeped me right out.
But it was like the best thing he could have said to me. Because
So
I was
what
just
do you
like,
mean? Yeah.
He basically just said, chill. Life is a dream. If you... Because I went into this stage of trying to figure out what he meant,
Yeah.
And basically the book is based around the theme of row your boat. Part 1 is find your stream. Part 2 is row your boat. Part 3 is life's a dream. And basically the premise of that is we first have to come to an understanding of who we are. So we have to a deeper level than perhaps who, and this is if you have a calling for it, which if you want to know a little bit more about yourself, if you feel like this is something, it's like, why the fuck do I always do this? So finding your stream is number 1, just deeper personal understanding. Part 2 is row your boat, which is essentially chill out. Like, I think that's really, really poignant for this day and age with the entrepreneur lifestyle and, especially if you're doing some...
media.
Exactly. Chilling out. Try not to row too quickly to get to where you're going to go anyway. But also, the way I use the analogy in the book where it's essentially you're going to hit logs along the way, rocks along the way, which is basically just fears that you haven't transcended yet. So you want to just... keep the boat at a steady pace. And if you do those things, then part 3 is life's a dream. And basically what we want to do in life is hit a flow state, which is essentially partake in actions that are means without ends. So if you can find something that you love where you love doing it purely just because you love doing it, as opposed to doing it for, or once I do this, then I will, you will lose yourself in that experience. And that was my biggest takeaway from writing this book. Which was so ironic because I was writing this book and I was losing 6-7 hours a day writing and reading. I was a terrible boyfriend.
You were proving your own.
I was proving
your own hypothesis or your own
exactly
way that you look at the world, I guess.
I just found something that I find a lot of flow with, and I love writing and I love fucking talking to people. So I have you to thank for that, for the podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's good.